stood standing on his head.
Not giving Guartos a second. And Guartos in a bit of trouble now. He tries to wind up a big punch, but misses wildly.
Accuracy, body shot, left hook. Hunter puts his fist up in the air, and that was a lovely shot. Bang on target. Guartos just about gets to his feet, his gum shield's out. Winded. And the referee giving him time here. Taking the gum shield back to the corner, and the bell goes. They didn't hear it with this noise in here. They carried on, but the bell had gone, and he got a few seconds there, Herman Guartos, and he was badly hurt.
Keep down. It's just smart. Underneath, body and head. Now don't give him a chance. Use your experience now.
Well, that's good advice in the corner, and that was very good work from Michael Hunter, and I'm really, really impressed with this display by Hunter. He's keeping a much calmer head, waiting for the opportunities to find the right punches, and then getting a lovely body punch in there. Much more cooler, more professional performance. And that was the breakthrough that Michael Hunter needed in this fight.
6 minutes so far. 6 minutes of pure drama, really. Terrific first session, and Hunter scoring the knockdown towards the end of the second round. Has that taken the steam out of Herman Guartos, who lost his last challenge for a European title in this, the third, and it's all Michael Hunter now.
Well, Hunter's got a rhythm going now. He's got a momentum, and it's all going in his favour. He's got to be wary of the single shots coming back from Guartos.
Beautiful jab from Hunter too, who can box. He was a double ABA champion in the amateurs. And it's this spirit, this drive and this belief that he now possesses at 27.
Well, he's got this single-minded aggression, Hunter, using it to very good effect, but he's much more controlled in this performance.
That's coming from Guartos. There is some blood from his nose.
Guartos tries with an uppercut, but he's quite slow of hand, and it's that extra speed that Hunter's got is beating him to the punch.
Right hand got him on the chin. Guartos tries to swing, but the quality from Hunter. Oh, it's brave for the challenger, but he goes down again, second time in the fight, and there's a minute left in the round. Again slow to his feet. He's trying to get through this, but Hunter is just too much for him.
Good, accurate, clean shots through the middle, round the sides, really taking his opponent apart here, Michael Hunter.
Almost everyone at ringside on their feet, watching this.
Guartos swings wildly, but can't really do anything to muster any sort of shapely attack here.
The unsteady on his legs there. Herman Guartos and Hunter looking just to scythe his punches through.
Using the jab well there, Hunter just switches the angle slightly. Then he looks out for the big right hand, and a good round for Hunter.
Guartos slow back to his corner. Referee Soren Southman just going to have a look at him there. He's got his head down, Glenn. It doesn't look like he wants to go on, I don't think.
No, he's dejected. He's took some very heavy punches. The work rate of Hunter is certainly troubling him.
Talking to cornerman Jose Valenciano. I think they're going to pull him out. They talk to the referee. The fight's over. End of the third round. It's an emphatic defence of the European Super Bantamweight title from Michael Hunter. 9 minutes of drama, and Hunter wins again. And this story, Glenn, gets better and better.
It really does, and I must say that I'm often critical of Hunter early in the fight because he's so over-anxious, but this was the most level-headed he was. He kept his concentration together. He got hit with a good shot in the first round, but it didn't affect him. He didn't go back in overly eager. He just held on, used his head, cautious, and then went into the attack. Very, very good display.
All smiles from Michael Hunter. And do you think that was the right time to get Herman Guartos out of the fight?
Well, he did everything right. He just wore him down, kept a good solid pressure on him, didn't really get him a breath, and the momentum of Hunter's punches were too much. Guartos could never get himself back in a stance, back in any sort of shape to start throwing punches, to come back with anything, with any sort of momentum himself. And it was just a matter of time before he wore him down. And you spotted it right, his head was down, he was dejected in the corner. Very, very good, solid finish from Michael Hunter.
And that was it at the end of the third round, and the celebration from Michael Hunter, who has got Hartlepool rocking. The whole of the northeast, really. Great addition to the game. Second stoppage win in a row, and the successful second defence of this European crown. Who knows where this goes from here? But we will wait with anticipation.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the third round, Guartos is unable to continue, having sustained an injury. He has retired and the referee has accepted the decision. Therefore, your winner, and still the European Super Bantamweight champion from historical Hartlepool, it's Michael Hunter. And Roberto Rio will now present the championship belt. Please show your appreciation, sports fans. From Madrid, the Cobra, Herman Guartos.
European title successfully defended. He remains unbeaten, Michael Hunter, in 26 outings. He's been knocking on the door for world title shot soon. Still plenty to come here on Friday Fight Night. Stevie McGuire, an unbeaten Scottish hope, against Valerie Odin at light heavyweight. And Darlington's Francis Jones has plenty of support. He's up against Richard Mazurek. And also Paul Appleby, a Scottish unbeaten hope, against Andy Davis. But let's get straight over to Ed Robinson with Michael Hunter, who must be delighted.
Well, Michael, an exciting win, but you'd be disappointed it ended like that.
Not really, because I'm really strong and I'm hitting hard. You know, he's my mandatory contender, and look what I just done to him. You know, like I've said to you before, Ed, Viva Las Vegas, here we go.
You put Guartos down in the second and the third round. Do you blame him sitting out on his stool?
I could see I was sicking him with every shot, you know, and I don't know if he's really up for the job, but it took quite a beating there. You know, I hit him with some decent shots. It was quite awkward rolling round and that, you know, but it just goes to show you I'm going from strength to strength.
He did catch you in the first round. Was that complacency or his awkward style?
It was just the first round, you know, like he's bit and caught me. I'm nearly going to have to go back. I have been tightening up on my defence a lot, as you see in the next couple of rounds. But he did catch me, you know, it was a good shot, you know. I wasn't really hurt or out, you know, shots hurt, these little gloves on. But yeah, he's a mandatory contender, you know. They don't just come that easy, do they?
But if you're beating people so easily at European level, is it time to step up?
Well, Neil said we're not ready for a world title fight, but if one come along, we'd probably take it by the scruff of the neck. And so, you know, Neil said we've just moved to this level, and you know we're doing really well at this level. So why not? You know, it's up to Neil and Dave. You know, they do the talking, and Team 1, I do the fighting.
Trainer Neil Fannin, who would you like next for Michael?
Well, you know, I did want Michael to rule Europe really before we step up, you know, and like obviously we'll have to see how they put the mandatory challenger again, but we maybe have to defend the Commonwealth, you know. I've looked into some real top Africans, you know, out there for the Commonwealth title, but you know, like tonight, I don't think that lad come for the 12 rounds. I think he'd come and thought, I'm going to get stuck in for 6 rounds and see if I can get out there, you know, because he'd never been 12 for the last couple of years, you know. He'd ended a couple early, but I just think that, and he played right into Michael's hands, really, you know, so hopefully we'll pick another decent opponent, or we'll get told who we have to fight, you know, and another tough challenge.
Well done tonight, both of you.
It's not just the fighter who's a brave